Good evening, everyone. My name's Emma and I'm here on behalf of Parenting Genie. I go live here every Tuesday night to talk about all things midwifery and pregnancy related. Tonight, I thought I'd talk about whether you're expecting a child, supporting someone who is, or simply just curious. Understanding how to create an effective and clear birth plan can be really empowering. A birth plan is more than just an actual document. It's a way to articulate your preferences, values, and prioritize your childbirth and labour. It helps ensure that your wishes are known and respected, and actually gives you back a sense of control in a situation that sometimes can be really overwhelming. So I thought it would be a great topic to talk about tonight. So firstly, let's talk about what a birth plan actually is. So a birth plan outlines your want, wishes, and needs, and what you and your partner have decided that you would like us as a midwife to help you with during your labour and delivery. It covers everything from you and your first in labour to when you come to hospital with us, and also postpartum cares of your newborn. This includes everything such as pain management, who you would actually like to be there during your baby's birth and delivery, and anything postpartum specifically that you would like. This is all in an aim to make sure that your wants and wishes and needs are heard during labour, and it's actually written down on a piece of paper so we can read it. So it's actually really important that you include important things on this. So I'll let you know what these are. So firstly is your labour considerations. So consider what you would actually like your birth suite to look like when you first arrive in labour. If you tell your midwives that you would like, for example, a calm environment, you would like to bring your own birthing pillow, you have your own birthing ball, you would like to bring a sound sensor machine, anything like this can help your midwife know, so that when you are actually coming to birth suite, we know what you're bringing with you, and we know the sort of space that we can kind of emulate that you have been doing in labouring at home by yourself. So if you're living labour at home, in bed, in a quiet environment, if your midwife knows this, we can create that same environment actually in birth suite. And sometimes this can actually help you mentally calm down a little bit and keep you in the birthing zone. So if you know this is what sort of zone you want to happen during labour, this is a great way of telling us that. The second important thing to write down on your birth suite plan is that once you are in labour, is what pain management remedies and resources have you researched and would you like us to provide. So I actually talked about this last week, so please feel free to have a look at that video. I talked about pharmacological but also some non-pharmacological birth remedies, so please have a look at that video if you are unsure. But it is really important to write down what, in like a step sort of process, what you would like your midwife with to help you with pain relief wise. So obviously we're really good at helping you with moving around, using the birthing equipment that we have in the hospital, such as the shower, the birthing ball. We can teach you how to do massage and stuff like that. But when it comes to the medical field, this is when a little bit of education on what you would like and what you don't like is really important, because sometimes when you're in pain, it's actually hard to effectively communicate your preferences to your midwife. So if you've written a couple of notes down on what you have researched, what you're really against, what you're open to try, and what you would actually, and some things that you would like, then this is really important, as we can use these steps to help guide you through how much pain you're in and how much pain we can take away from you. And also this can involve your partner as well. So have you both kind of talked about what you would want to do if you're no longer coping with this certain pain relief, and would you like to try a stronger pain relief? So really good to talk about this before you're actually in labour, as it's something really important to talk about and something that's also your decision. So a midwife can never force pain relief on you. It has to be your decision. So if you know what sort of pain relief is available to you, then this is actually really important to write down in your birth plan. The third thing to note is your support team. So who would you like to support you during your labour and delivery? This is usually sometimes your partner, your midwife, or your doula, but it's also important to note here what actually you would like their roles to be. Would you like your midwife to have a really active role in your support, or would your partner actually like to do this and we are kind of in the background just supporting you throughout your pain and labour? So if you've had any pre-thoughts about what you would like in this scenario, this is really important to tell us. If you're not really sure, that's totally okay. Your midwife will be pretty good at kind of sussing the room as to how well your partner's dealing with pain and how we can help you deal with your pain. Obviously, our job is you and the baby as well. So please just communicate with us how you would like us to help. Obviously, your partner is really great, but sometimes we are actually trained in helping you, so we can also help your partner in helping you as well. So it's just communication with your midwife. What you want is all that's important, so that's what we want at the end of the day. The fourth point to write a couple notes on in your birth plan is your actually baby's delivery preferences. So this can obviously change as your baby delivers, sometimes differently than you've planned. However, there are some things such as whether you would like your partner to cut the cord. As any scenario, unless it's an emergency, your partner will be able to do this. Also, if your partner would not want to cut the cord, that's totally fine. Would you like your partner to stand with us? Would you like your partner to stand behind you for when your baby's born? Would you like to do skin-to-skin contact? All these sort of things are really great just to put down on your birth plan. Your midwife will obviously talk to you about this, but sometimes things happen really quickly. So if there's things that you specifically want you and your partner to do when you're giving birth, then please just write them down on this sort of notes. And number 5 is what happens when your baby's actually born. So in birth suite, yes, there's preferences. So would you like to start breastfeeding straight away? Would you like some time set aside for your partner to do skin to skin? Would you like to take a shower? Would you like to feel comfortable, more comfortable before we get you up to the ward? But also when you're on the ward as well, we'll have a look at your birth plan as to any visitors that you would or wouldn't like. It is a really sensitive time for you and your partner, so we totally respect who you actually want to come into your birthing space and meet your baby. So if there's any specific requirements here, then we'll actually always look at your birth plan up on the ward as well to see what you've liked during labour and what you would like postpartum as well. Last things I always like to ask people to write down is if they have any specific cultural or family beliefs that you would like us to respect. Would your baby like to be washed by you in your home? Would you like us to wash your baby? Would you like us to help you breastfeed? Are you choosing to bottle feed? All these things and all these wants and wishes that you have pre-researched already are really important to put on your birth plan, as it is just a piece of paper that lets everyone know, because we all know what a birth plan is and we will always read it. It's a really respected document. It can be very casual. It can just be printed out. It can be handwritten. Usually it's on the back of your pregnancy health record. Wherever it is, we know what it is, and we know that that's something that you have researched and you have written down as what you would like. Sometimes communication can be lost, particularly when you're in pain or particularly when you're looking at your beautiful new baby. So it's really important that you research what you would like and actually write some of these points down. So to finalize, a birth plan is really all just about communicating your wants and wishes to your midwife and to the hospital. Sometimes things can get lost and it can get really overwhelming. So if there's a couple notes down to jot us what you would actually like us to do and what we would like you to support us in, then this is actually really important. So I always encourage you to, the minute you fall pregnant, start having you think about some of these things, start drafting some things that you would like and some things you maybe don't like. This also includes a prompt to actually ask your midwife about some things that you're unsure on. So it's a really great document that I recommend sort of everyone to have. It's something that your partner can collaborate with you as well, something your doctor will also add to, so it's really important. So if you have any questions on anything that I've forgotten about this, please comment them down below. But at the end of the day, every birth plan will look different. Every birth pregnancy will look different. So it's just what you would want, and it's just a couple of information, a guide that we can use to help you feel most safe and comfortable. And at the end of the day, that's all we really want. A midwife's job is to help and support you. So if we know your wishes and wants before you actually come to labour, then that is such a key component in how to actually we achieve this. So thank you to those viewers who have tuned in tonight. I will be back next Tuesday at 6:30 Melbourne time as well. Please let me know if you have any questions or what you would like me to cover next week. I'm always happy to help. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a great rest of your night. Thank you.